Hey guys, this is Chris, and I'm about to bring you a list of the top 10 characters that either need more screen time or they just need screen time in general. Now, you might not recognize everybody that's on this list, and other characters you'll remember right away. But these are the characters, in my opinion, who just need to get out more. So without further ado, let's start with number 10, Mr. Copper. Now, you see, Mr. Copper, he's a very interesting guy, and you guys probably don't recognize him at first, but he's from the Voyage of the Damned episode. He's the guy who's going around telling people he has an expertise in earthonomics, and he's talking about how humans, we worship a great god called Santa, and he punishes the naughty ones with his terrible claws. Now, this is, of course, he's trying to talk about us celebrating Christmas and Santa Claus, but he has no really good concept of what's going on with Earth. So, seeing the Doctor take him around and show him what he thinks is really real and what actually did happen, I think it would be funny, and watching his head just, like, kind of explode. Let's go to number 9. Ood Sigma. Now, Ood Sigma is, and well, all the Oods in general are just really, really cool. They're the most powerful psychic beings on the planet, and whenever they show up in an episode, it's always entertaining. Whether it be the Satan Pit, where they first showed up, and which is one of my favorite episodes of all time, or Planet of the Ood, where they just talked with Donna and the Doctor. It's probably one of my favorite Donna episodes. The Ood are just very, very complex creatures. I don't really understand how somebody with that level of psychic power can get overtaken, but I digress. Let's go on with number 8, Frobisher. Not to be confused with John Frobisher from the Torchwood series that Peter Capaldi played, but he's actually a companion that traveled with the 6th Doctor in the comic book series. Now, Frobisher is a shape-shifting alien who can assume the form of anything he wants, and he usually chooses a penguin. For whatever reason why, he just likes being a penguin. So that's pretty cool, and I think Doctor Who just needs more penguin. Number 7, Craig and Stormageddon. Now, Craig originally appears in the episode The Lodger, and he's the Doctor's roommate. The Doctor moves into Craig's house, and the two of them have interesting adventures with the alien that moved upstairs. And Stormageddon, well, he's Craig's son and the Dark Lord of all. Craig is somebody who I've always said should be a full-time companion. Number 6, Jenny. Now, she appears in the episode The Doctor's Daughter. She comes out of the loom after the Doctor accidentally slips his hand inside it and gives it some of his DNA. Now, Jenny has all the characteristics of a Time Lord, and at the end of the episode, it is revealed that she lives and she went off on her own adventures. I want to see what adventure she went on, so when we can bring her back, have her reunite with her dear old dad, and bring her on as a new companion. Number 5, Kevin the T-Rex. Now, this is another guy you guys probably won't recognize, but Kevin was actually one of the 11th Doctor's companion in the comic book series. Kevin is an animatronic T-Rex who is actually alive, and he comes with the Doctor in order to find a place for him at home. I don't know about you guys, but I think seeing the Doctor ride around on a T-Rex would be awesome. Number 4, Handles. Now, while technically he is the longest reigning companion that the Doctor's ever had, we've only ever seen Handles in the Christmas episode. I think the concept of him walking around with a broken Cyberman head and talking to him is a very cool idea, and I really want to see it done. So, if we can bring Handles back in any way, I would love to see Peter Capaldi walking around with that thing. Number 3, Wilfred Mott. Now, I had a really hard time putting this guy in number 3 because I think him and my number 2 pick could be very easily interchanged. That being said, I think Wilfred's a great character. He is this crazy alien conspiracist, and he's also the grandfather of Donna Noble, one of the Doctor's companions. And he, I think, should be elevated full-time companionship because his interaction with David Tennant was great during his tenure as the Doctor. Number 2, Astrid. Now, Astrid is a really cool person, and I honestly thought she was going to be the next companion when she appeared in The Voyage of the Damned. Yep, I'm bringing another one from that episode up here. And she does more for the Doctor than a lot of the other companions done. She actually gives her life for the Doctor within the first moments of meeting her. That kind of dedication and that kind of fearlessness is what the Doctor needs in a companion, and I was really upset when she died. She's somebody who definitely would have been a great person to have more screen time with, so that's why she's up here. Number 1, Strax the Centauran. Now, I know, don't yell at me. I know he's still in the show. They still show his character now and again, but what I really want for Strax is to be a companion. I want Strax in every single episode. I want him to have his own spin-off show. I love Strax. He's one of the funniest characters in all of Doctor Who. He is great. So let's get more Strax. So guys, that's my top 10, and if you guys liked it, please put the thumbs up button right there for me. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more awesome videos like this. And if you think that I missed somebody on this list, or you think somebody should have been ranked higher, lower, whatever, just leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time with more Doctor Who stuff.